Why is there this quote going around of Shia LaBeouf saying that Kanye West took all his clothes? I'm gonna tell you why, and then Amir is going to explain to all of us why he finds this interesting. So basically in 2016, on stage, Kanye West went on a rant saying, in part, Shia LaBeouf, Kid Cudi feels away, give him a call. Now, when asked about this by Esquire, LaBeouf clarified saying, I effing love Kanye West, he's going through a lot and I don't know where he's at or what's going on. Now, here's where the communication mix-up apparently happened, that Kanye West has a lot of Shia LaBeouf's clothes because he really likes Shia LaBeouf's style, and he reached out to him to have some of Shia LaBeouf's clothes for an art project that never actually came into fruition. So now, ostensibly, Kanye West just has a lot of Shia LaBeouf's clothes, and when asked to comment on this, LaBeouf said, around the same time I took my mother to his concert, she is of course obsessed with Kanye West. When I brought her backstage, he was an effing sweetheart to her, and it just felt fair. So I'm like, go for it, my guy, take everything you want. He did, he took all my effing clothes. And he was spotted as recently as May, which is actually not recent, that's over a year ago, wearing one of Shia LaBeouf's hats. So with all that being said, Amir, please explain to me, why is this interesting to you?
A couple things. First was like, okay, this seems like a perfect relationship now that I think about it, because they're both like cool, weird people who have had like their fair share of problems in the media. Secondly, I was like, is Shia LaBeouf's style really that cool? Like, why would Kanye like it? I don't remember. I look back at a lot of Shia LaBeouf's pictures and like they totally have like the same style. And yeah, and I think a lot of inspiration Kanye got for his line of clothes is definitely from looking at Shia. He does that whole dressing down layered look that like you see like Haas trying to do all the time, that like has like infected like mainstream fashion.
Interesting.
And like Shia has been doing that for a long time.
I don't think this would be a story. I don't think this would come up. It wouldn't be a problem if they were actually close friends, because I don't know about you. Well, they're. I think they're like work friends. They're in the same industry.
I think there's like a mutual respect between them.
Yeah, and they're in the entertainment industry. But I think if they were friends, you sort of know that if you lend your friend something, there's a chance that it's sort of theirs now. You hope it's not, but you gotta weigh those odds. Like Sarah Spadaccini had an audition to play a sports fan over a year ago, and I lent her a Spurs hat that I really liked because she thought that it would help with the audition. It was a pink Spurs hat, retro, loved it, will never see it again. Actually, might text her after this segment to be like, I would like that hat back. But you sort of know that it's your friend. It sort of goes with the friendship. You lend them stuff, they'll lend you stuff. It's the circle of life. I think where this came to be weird is that Shia and Kanye aren't really friends outside of working together, and they're like their love of art and fashion. And so that, Shia probably had some attachment to those clothes, and he felt like it was his personal statement that Kanye was stealing.
So now that we're on the subject, I actually lent you some pants, some black pants for that music video, and I would like them back.
One, I know that you don't want them back. Two, they look better on me.
That's not. Okay,
Three, you have complimented how good those pants look on me, so you're not getting them
like
back.
Maybe like a weird way that'd be like, oh, you really like them? Why don't you have them back? Like I feel bad taking them. I've also
stretched them out too much with my womanly hips. They would look weird on you now. They would look like horse riding pants. They would like go out at the side.
Pants,
They'd look like Amelia Earhart pants. You don't want those pants back. But to that extent, you have lent me clothing. About usually like once a year, I'll go over to Haas's place, Hassan Piker's home, because I realize sometimes when you say Haas, it's like, who is that? Hassan Piker's home, and I will just raid his closet. And a lot of the stuff is like sort of oversized, but every once in a while, someone will send him something that's not the right size for him. But you know who it is the right size for? Your girl.
Yeah. He actually gave me a shirt not that long ago.
That's not your place, that's my place.
No.
He lends me the stuff.
No, but like, I'm there and like you're not, so he's gonna give it to me. Anyway, he gave me like a t-shirt that's way too big for him. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it, even though he's twice the size of me.
Yeah.
And I don't ever wear this t-shirt.
I can't get shoes from him though. That's what's disappointing. It's really hard for me to find shoes that I can borrow from someone.
Borrow shoes and
you know
use it as
who
a hat.
doesn't lend clothing at all though, and who Pop Trigger viewers should be somewhat familiar with? Jack from Murder with Friends.
He doesn't?
No.
I thought he was gonna lend you, well, he never did lend you those pants though.
No, he's like, he has really awesome style and he has really cool pieces, but they're his. And he'll kind of tease you being like, oh, you look great in this jacket. Be like, oh, wait. But he will if he's grown out of it, but if it's something that he could still fit into, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Which I sort of, I guess I oddly respect.
Yeah.
Because he'll like give you advice, but if like, oh, that shirt would look really cool. He's like, it would look really cool, and here's where I got it. I'm like, oh man.
I think lending out clothes to your friends is like one of the good things like in life that you can do. Because nothing is worse than hoarding a bunch of clothes, because then you're gonna reach a point where you're literally ending up like wearing like 10% of your clothes, and then you have all this other clothes.